It's my anniversary. Hey, anniversary. Get it, get it, get it. Can you know what today is? It's my anniversary. Well, not today. It was on Sunday, but the week. Do you know what the week is? Change is crazy. Change is crazy. I will always love you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see by the title, we are celebrating my anniversary this week. So there will be a new video most days this week actually. So definitely stay tuned for that. But today I wanted to talk to you guys just about my overall experience of being a stationery business owner for the last 3 years. And then at the end, I also wanted to talk to you guys about my search for my Inspire team. So we'll talk about that more because I'm so excited about it. And I just wanted to come on here and I hope I can inspire you guys through my story, but I wanted to talk about some of my favorite moments so far that I've had in my business and why, and just give you guys some tips and things just that I've learned from my experiences. So let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm Tatiana and I'm the owner of the Stationery Muse, and it is a lifestyle and paper goods brand that inspires women to do anything that they set their minds to. And it definitely did not start out that way. I originally started my business with some A5 planner inserts. That was the very first, I guess you could say, product line that I released. And I was so excited when I got my first sale. I started out on Etsy, which is a great place to start. I know there have been so many changes now where a lot of people have shied away from it, but I still think that it's a great platform to start. You get a ton of promotion through them just from being on the platform, and the ease of use is pretty good. It definitely does have a little bit of some research and things you have to look into if you do want to start an Etsy shop, but I definitely always still to this day recommend, get on Etsy, give it a try before you completely really just dive in to everything. I also really recommend purchasing a domain name as well. Even if you have no intention of doing a site anytime soon, go ahead and get that domain name because you never know, and those literally are so cheap. Like I've gotten domain names for like $11 for a year, so definitely look into that. I didn't have any intention of saying that, so I don't even know why I started with that, but some good tips, I guess. So anyway, I started my business on Etsy, and that was actually one of my first favorite moments was my first sale. I will never forget it. The girl's name was Jessica. I know her last name too. I'm weird like that where I just remember random facts and details, but I know her name was Jessica, and she purchased one of my 2 daily planner inserts. I used to have these inserts where it was just like basically 2 days on a page, and they were for A5 size, and she purchased that, and I ran around the house dancing. I was so excited, and it just felt good to know that something I created was something someone was interested in, something that I was going to package up for them and ship out, and it just felt so good to know that. And so that was honestly one of the best things. And ever since then, every sale that I get, I might not run around the house screaming, but I do a happy dance, even if it's in my mind, because it reassures me okay, I'm doing something right. Something here is helping someone out, or they feel like it could help them in their life. And so that's kind of just been one of the biggest things that I like. And just with the customers and the interactions and things that I've created over the last 3 years have just been so amazing. And just the different women that I have interacted with and come across, especially even with my subscription box. I love my customers so much. They inspire me just as much as they say I inspire them, which still is crazy to me because I just feel like I'm just this little shy girl. I'm so introverted, and I have this part of me that just always feels like I want to share my journey. I want to help someone, and I am very shy and to myself, but at the same time there's this light that God constantly puts on me, or I don't even know if it's a light, that's not the right word, but there is just this feeling that God puts in me to where I need to help someone. And so I'm constantly doing that in any way that I possibly can. I just thank you guys so much for all of your support over my last 3 years, and it's just been really great. And so my second favorite moment would definitely have to be, clearly I didn't take any notes on this stuff because I just wanted to kind of make it genuine and really reflecting on it. But I think I would definitely say probably my second favorite moment was when I started my box. I started the box in 2017, so it would have been a little over a year after I had been in business. And I lost my job a couple months before I started it, which is like a long story. But long story short, it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. And I just felt like I wanted to do something. I had like a lot of extra time on my hands. We were actually in the process of possibly moving to New Mexico, which is where we're at now. And I was just like, ooh, I really want to do something that, of course, will be more just consistent as far as like some income coming in, but also just something where I can constantly reach a customer base. Because, you know, when you have like one-off purchases and stuff like that, it's not guaranteed that you're always going to have people coming on your site purchasing. That is the hope, and that's what we want. But with the box, it's kind of like it's my way of touching people every single month to give them a little piece of what I have to offer, what I have to say, and to hopefully encourage them. And so Live Love Inspire box just came about randomly. One day I was just sitting in our old apartment in Charlotte, and I had gotten subscription boxes in the past, and it just kind of hit me. I was like, ooh, I should start my own subscription box. I was already in the process of getting ready to launch my official The Stationery Muse website and get off of Etsy or start kind of making that transition. And then I was like, I think I'm going to do subscription boxes. And it was just kind of out of nowhere. And that's how a lot of my thoughts are. They're just out of nowhere. I don't really have a plan. It just kind of like, okay, I'm going to do this. And that's just how it goes. And I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm going to roll with this now. And so I launched it. And I remember my mom and my godmother were my first subscribers, and I was so grateful for them. And I will never forget that moment when I shared it. And I mean, the rest is history. Of course, it's still growing. It's still something that's very new, and I wouldn't necessarily say beginning stages, but it still has a long way to go. And as you guys know, I recently switched my box to bi-monthly so that I could make it even better. And I'm so happy with that decision as well. And it definitely has been one of my favorite parts of this business, and it's almost kind of become like its own entity, its own little thing by itself, separate from the Stationery Muse in a way. And so that's why it has like its own Instagram, and I'm even working on creating kind of like a little mini site for it as well, because at the end of the day, it really is the Stationery Muse, but it's become so much bigger than that. That would definitely be my favorite moment. Number 2 was the box. And then, let's see. Another really cool moment for my business, which was just so random. It really didn't have anything to do with business, with my YouTube channel. Back in 2017, I think it was 2017, I put up a video on my channel, and it was me showing how I decorated my planner for the new year. And it was a DIY confetti dashboard, and it got so much love, so many views, and I was just so grateful for it. I'm not sure where it's at right now. I know at one point it was at 10,000, but that is the highest video I've had on this channel, and it was just so cool because I got to meet so many of you, or I got to interact with so many new people in the community, just even asking me like where I got everything from, and following me and becoming customers, and just different things like that. Like, I just really appreciated it, and it was just all from me just being like, oh, I should make a video to show this. So that was just really cool. I love my YouTube channel so much, and I'm definitely trying to become more consistent on here because I know I'm all over the place. But that was definitely a crazy moment because I kind of like put it up, forgot about it. It was right around the time when I was like at the beginning of my pregnancy, so I was not feeling it at all. Okay, I was so sick, but I kind of had forgot about it for a little bit because I wasn't as like active on my channel, and then I came back and I was like, oh my gosh. So very, very crazy, but I love that, and I'll definitely link that video down below if you guys want to see it. It was really fun, and it's honestly something you can do at any time of the year, so I love that video. And then let's see, I'm gonna pick one more favorite thing, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about the PR team search. So my last favorite moment would probably be this past weekend. As you guys know, if you've been following my little vlog series, part 3 will be up later this week. I had my first craft fair, and I was just so excited to do that. It was really something that I had been putting off for a while. I knew that I wanted to do them and start getting into it more eventually, and I put it off for about a year, I would say, because I really wanted to try it out. I started kind of like researching it a little bit at the beginning of this year, and then I finally just decided to do a local one here. That was this past weekend. So I will talk all more about the experience and everything that I had with it, but what I will say is I definitely learned so much. I met a lot of really great people, and I now know what it's like to do something like that, and that I'm able to do it, and that I can do it. And I definitely encourage you, if you are thinking about doing something like that, just go for it. Sometimes they are a little bit pricey to actually become a vendor, but if you can find one that's pretty affordable, I would definitely say go for it. I know that one that I did, I believe it was $250 for the booth, and it was like a 10 by 10 booth. So I thought that wasn't bad, because I've seen some honestly that are like $500, $600, $700, $1,000. So I thought that was actually pretty reasonable. And then even talking to some of the people at the event, like other vendors, which was one of the biggest things that I liked about it, was networking. I found out there was some for even lower than what I paid. So definitely try it out. And I would just recommend, to network with people that are doing a similar thing in your area, because all areas have tons of different trade shows, craft fairs, festivals, and different things where you can get your name out there. And I think one of the biggest benefits to doing that kind of stuff is, okay, now, yes, you have like an online space, which is what I've always been, is online, but to actually be face to face with people, and I'm getting a little bit too much into this, I'm going to do a separate video, but to be face to face with people and to have that interaction, for them to see your products and you're right there, it's just a different feel, and it's something that I really loved and that I really want to experience many times. So that was definitely a huge moment for me, and it was just really cool to be able to do that the weekend of this anniversary. So those were my top 4, I guess, moments of having my business so far. It's been such a crazy journey. Anyway, I just wanted to end this with saying that it was a really tough decision for me to make, to actually do this business, and not like anything like that, but it was just, I was very fearful about it. I just felt like, what's going to be the point? No one's going to be interested. I'm always like that about myself. I definitely, like I've mentioned to you guys before, I definitely deal with just like issues within my self-confidence, and I'm very doubtful about myself, can be very negative. I've gotten a lot better as I've gotten older, but I think it's still something that lies within me. And so to do something like this and wake up every day and keep doing it, even if I don't necessarily meet the goal that I'm setting out to do for something, or maybe something doesn't go the way that I thought, I continue to keep coming back to it, because it's something that I'm super passionate about, and I always make the time for this because I love it. I love all of you guys. I love designing and creating inspirational products that can help other women. Like, that is my jam, and to get to do that every day is just, I really couldn't ask for anything more. And so I just hope that the Stationery Muse will touch you in a certain way, even if you never purchased from me, but even from watching this channel. I have free things as well. So even if you download something free from me, or if you do make a purchase, if you're a subscriber, whatever the case, however we interact, even if we just follow each other on Instagram, I hope that I can inspire you in some way and touch you in some way, to make you go for something that you want in life. And that is honestly the biggest thing that I ever could want for my business, is just to encourage other women to go out there and do what it is that they're called to do. And that's just the bottom line. That's it. That this business has been a blessing to me. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful that God has placed this on my heart to do. I'm happy to have the skill set to do it, and I would love to be able to help any of you in any way that I can. Like I said, I do want to do a Q&A soon, so if you have any questions, please leave them down below so I can add them to that video, and I will get that up as soon as I kind of get like a decent amount that I can answer that'll be worth a video amount. I definitely will. But I wanted to quickly talk to you guys about my little PR team search. So yes, I have only done a PR team one other time. Well, I take that back. I do some PR with, if you guys are familiar with Planning and Praying here on YouTube, or if you follow her on Instagram, Lisa Mac Plans. She does PR for me, and I love her so much, and I appreciate her. She's so patient with me because I would be falling off and stuff like that. But anyway, I've been trying to figure out like how to have a good PR experience for myself and for the women that are on my team. And so it took me a while to really figure this out. I had one about a year ago, and I really learned from that. There are a lot of different things that I didn't necessarily like about it. There are a lot of things that I loved about it. And so I really wanted to take the time to think about like, okay, how could I make this beneficial for me and them? How can they take away some great things from it and all of that? Because I always want people to feel like something is worth their time. And because I'm such a small business and I'm still in the trenches, trying to figure it out, I can't pay someone like I would love to. I would love to just pay people abundantly for just sharing my business, and I'm not there yet. So I really wanted to build this team. And so it's been on my heart for a little bit, and I figured it would be kind of cool to open up the applications for my anniversary week. So the link is down below if you want to enter, but I'm going to just tell you a little bit, or not enter, if you want to apply. But basically it's my Inspire team, and it is for summer of 2019. And this team, I don't know exactly how many women I'm looking to put together, but it will be small. So I will say that it won't be more than 6 for sure, but it'll probably be even less than that. So I'm putting together this team, and I really want this to be a community, a group of women that can have the common interest of not even just planning, but the want to empower other women and the want to better themselves in whatever capacity they need to work on. I want them to love my brand, of course, and what I represent, because that at the end of the day is what I'm hoping can be portrayed when they're sharing it with their following and the people that go to them for everything. And so I'm looking to put together this amazing Inspire team, and I just want it to be a place where you can come, where we can all connect internally and bond and everything. But then I do want it to be where you can go out and you can inspire people through the Live Love Inspire brand, which I feel like it's its own brand, but just the Stationery Muse business in general, and all of what it stands for and what it embodies. I will have the applications open until June 2nd. So you guys have about 2 weeks, I think, a little under 2 weeks to apply, but there's really no minimum requirements for anything. I do ask, like, what are your social media tags and different things like that, and just, like, how would you try to share my stuff like that. I'll make a selection, and then you would be contacted via email, and then we would go from there. But the team is gonna be lit, y'all. So I really hope that you do apply. I appreciate everybody that watches these videos and comments and interacts with me. I just appreciate you guys so much. And so I'm really excited to put this team together, and I hope that they will only be an extension of myself, and really encourage just through the amazing products and things. I have some amazing stuff coming very soon. I'm working on one item in particular that I'm just really excited about. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about today, because this video is already getting long. Or this video is long. It's not getting long. It is long. So if you're still even watching, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, and fun fact, that is me singing my intro. If you noticed or cared, that's actually an original song that I wrote back in 2012. It's called Change. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. I will be back with more videos like this. I cannot wait to just share everything with you guys as far as the new collection that is going to be coming out very soon. Another little peek. I gave you guys one in a past video, like a couple videos ago. Here's another peek at something else that's going to be here. Wake up, kill it, repeat, y'all, okay? Subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment down below if you do follow the Stationery Muse brand. Let me know what is something that has encouraged you through whatever capacity you connect with me. I would just love to hear it, how I've been able to help you, because it makes me feel so good. And also, just if you're thinking about starting a business, or if you're already starting a business but you're maybe stuck, or whatever the case is, if you have questions, definitely ask them down below. Like I said, I'm compiling them up, and I will be making a video for you guys very soon addressing all of those. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. And I definitely think one of the biggest things that holds us back a lot of times from doing a business or, you know, reaching out there. I need to work on my posture, you guys. I naturally sit like this, and then I'm just like, why do I have back problems? But then this feels awkward to me. It feels like I'm just like, you let me know. Does it look different? Do you know what this week is? It's my anniversary.